Hello friends. Now in this lecture we'll see some more questions based on proving the identity, some extra questions. So here is the very first question. We have to prove sine raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 3 cos square theta sine square theta plus 3 sine square theta cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so we'll start with the left hand side. Sine raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 3 sine square theta cos square theta. Okay, so see here I can write sine square theta cube plus cos square theta cube plus 3 sine square theta cos square theta. 3 sine square theta cos square theta. Now here if I apply the identity of a cube plus b cube, that is a plus b. In the next bracket we have a square plus b square plus b square, then minus ab, that is minus sine square theta cos square theta. Okay, a plus b, a square plus b square minus ab plus this 3 sine square theta cos square theta remains as it is. Now next, see this gives an identity of a plus b, sorry, a sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. Okay, so I do write 1 over here. Okay, and over here I apply the simplify this, so sine raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta minus sine square theta cos square theta plus 3 sine square theta cos square theta. Okay, so try to solve it further. I will give you its remaining solution. Okay, now let us see how to solve it further. So here I have sine raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta minus sine square theta cos square theta plus 3 cos square theta. Now uh, again I can write this sine square theta whole square plus cos square theta. Now sine square theta cos theta 3 sine square sine square theta cos square theta. So here you can see where we have an identity a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is a plus b whole square. So a plus b square. Now again sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So 1 square, so here which is equal to r. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Now let us see the next question. Okay, next question is cot square A sec A cot square A. Here I have sec A minus 1 upon 1 plus sine A upon 1 plus sine A plus sec square A plus sec square A sine A minus 1 sine A minus 1 upon 1 plus sec A upon 1 plus sec A is equal to, you have to prove, is equal to 0. Okay, so try to solve this. How you will solve it, then I will give you its solution. Okay, now let us see how to solve this. So here we'll start its solution by left hand side. We'll convert the trigonometric ratios in the form of sine and cos. So here this is cot square A can be written as uh, cos A minus cos A upon sine A. Here I have 1 plus sine A plus sec square A sine A minus 1 upon 1 plus sec A. Okay, so here it will become cos A upon sine A, that is cos square A upon sine square A, into, over here I can write 1 upon cos A minus 1 divided by 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A, plus here I can write 1 upon cos square A, here it is sine A sine A minus 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon cos A. Simply I converted all trigonometric ratios in terms of sine and cos. So now let us see how to simplify this further. See, here it is cos square A, that can be written as okay, let it be like that only, cos square A upon sine square A. Over here I can write 1 minus cos A upon cos A divided by 1 plus sine A. Over here it will become 1 upon cos square A sine A minus 1 cos A plus 1 upon cos A. Okay, here I took the LCM, so cos A plus 1 upon cos A. Here in the numerator I took the LCM, so 1 minus cos A upon cos A. Now if I simplify this further, here I can write cos square A into 1 minus cos A divided by sine square A into 1 plus sine A into this cos A will come in the denominator. Similarly, here I can write sine A minus 1 and this cos A comes in the numerator. So here it will become multiplied by cos A divided by cos square A into cos A plus 1. So this cos A will cancel with this cos A. Similarly, this cos A will cancel with this cos A. So in next step I can write if I solve it further, So LHS is equal to, here I will get, therefore LHS is equal to, okay, in the numerator I have 1 minus cos A, in the denominator I have 1 plus sin A into sin square A. 1 plus sin A into sin square A, plus over we have sin A minus 1, sin A minus 1 upon cos A. Okay, in the numerator over here again we have cos A. Okay, actually we have this cos A into 1 minus cos A, sin square A into 1 plus sin A. Over here we have sin A minus 1 upon cos A into cos A plus 1, cos A plus 1. Okay, so now to simplify it further, so okay, this is almost done. So how we have to do it further? See, here you have to convert this sin square A into terms of 1 minus cos square A. Okay, and over here we have to rationalize. Only two things are left. So note it down up to this point, then we'll see its solution further. Okay, so now see how to solve it. Simply you have to apply the identity in the first term and you have to rationalize the second term and we'll get our answer. So here I have 1 minus cos A, so I keep it as it is. Here cos A, then again I keep it as it is. In the denominator 1 plus sin A, I keep it as it is. Okay. And here it is sin square A, so here I can write 1 minus cos square A, because sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1, plus here I have sin A minus 1 upon cos A into cos A plus 1. Now here I will rationalize the numerator actually. See, here I need 1 plus sin A in the denominator. So I'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by sin A plus 1. Okay. So here further I can write 1 minus cos A as it is, multiplied by cos A as it is. Here it is 1 plus sin A as it is. This cos 1 minus cos square A. Here I can apply the identity of A square minus B square. So I can write 1 minus cos A into 1 plus cos A plus sin A minus, okay, over here it is sin A minus 1, sin A plus 1, that is sin square A minus 1 divided by cos A into cos A plus 1, or I can write 1 plus cos A, okay, as well as 1 plus sin A. Okay, now in next step, here I can cancel this 1 minus cos A, 1 minus cos A. So I left with cos A divided by 1 plus sin A, 1 plus cos A. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus cos A. Now this sin square A minus 1, see the identity, that is 1 sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So here I have sin square A minus 1, so this will become minus cos square a. Even okay, if I take this 1 on this side, this will become sin square a minus 1, and cos square a will come on that side, this will become minus cos square a. So in case of this sin square a minus 1, I put minus of cos square a divided by cos a into 1 plus sin a 1 plus cos a. Okay, so this is almost done. This over here sign will be there. So ultimately here I will get on 1 plus sin a 1 plus sin a here plus minus sign, so it will become minus cos a upon 1 plus sin into. Now you can see these two terms are exactly same but opposite in sign. So this will cancel out with this. So here I will get 0, which is equal to RHS. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. See here till now we saw that how to prove the identities. Now next question onwards, again we have the identities, but the questions are framed in little bit different way. Okay, so let us see, start that question. So question is, if tan theta plus sin theta, if tan theta plus sin theta is equal to m, and tan theta minus sin theta, and tan theta minus sin theta is equal to n, then prove that, or show that, then prove that m square minus n square is equal to 4 root mn, 4 root mn. Okay, so this is almost same as the questions we solved till now. Over there it is not directly given that prove that square of this minus square of this is equal to 4 into root of product of this. Here they are giving in terms of the variables. So we'll start with the left hand side. Let us see uh, its solution. LHS, so LHS says m square minus n square. Therefore LHS says, now at the place of m I can put tan theta plus sin theta minus tan theta minus sin theta whole square. Okay, I just replace m and n. So here I got LHS is equal to, now here I can apply the identity of a plus b. There are two ways to solve this. Either I apply the identity of a plus b whole square, then a minus b whole square, or simply I apply the identity of a square minus b square. In both the case we'll get the same thing. So here I am applying the identity of a plus b whole square, as well as over here a minus b whole square. So here I will get tan square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 tan theta sine theta. Then over here I get, if I expand it further, I'll get tan square theta plus sine square theta minus 2 tan theta sine theta. Okay, so this will cancel out. So here I will get in LHS tan square theta plus tan square theta, that is 2 tan square theta plus 2 sine square theta. So if I solve it further, 2 can be taken common. Okay, one thing more, here actually it is minus signs, so this won't get cancelled actually. Okay, there isn't plus sign, there is a minus sign between these two. Okay, 2 tan theta sine theta, there is minus sign, so here ultimately it will become tan square theta plus sine square theta plus 2 tan theta sine theta minus tan square theta minus sine square theta plus 2 tan theta sine theta. Okay, minus sign is there, by mistake I took plus, so here it will become this 2 and these 2 will cancel out, so I will get 4 tan theta sine theta. Okay, so further I can solve it. 4, now tan theta is actually sine upon cos theta, so sine square theta upon it is 4 tan theta sine theta. That is the simplified form of the LHS. Now I will start solving the RHS, and I will prove that RHS also is equal to this. And if it is possible to prove, then definitely we can say m square minus n square is equal to 4 root mn. So now RHS, this says 4 root mn. Therefore RHS is equal to 4. Now root of m multiplied by n. So m is tan theta plus sine theta and n is tan theta minus sine theta. So here I can write further RHS is equal to 4. Now here definitely you can see a plus b, a minus b, so we can apply the identity of a square minus b square. So here it is tan square theta minus sine square theta. Now RHS, see left hand side is tan theta into sine theta, 4 multiplied. So here we have to simplify this further to get the same expression. So tan square theta I am writing as sine square theta upon cos square theta minus sine square theta. Okay, I converted the trigonometric ratios in terms of sine cos. So here I can take sine square theta common. So in bracket I'll left with 1 minus cos square theta minus 1. Okay, this is the expression I will get over here. Now further, this RHS is equal to 4 sine square theta. Now this can be written as 1 minus cos square theta upon cos square theta. If I take the LCM, I will get this 1 minus cos square theta upon cos square theta. So this is almost done. See, this is sine square theta and cos square theta. So sine upon cos is 10. So actually here I get 10 square theta when I use this and this. And 1 minus cos square theta is sine square theta. And when I take the square root, I will get 10 theta sine theta. So note it down up to this point. Then we'll see the remaining 2 or 3 more steps to get its final solution. Okay, so let us see its further simplification. Okay, so here I can write RHS is equal to 4 square root of sine square theta upon cos square theta, and this 1 minus cos square theta is sine square theta. Okay, so RHS is equal to 4 tan square theta into sine square theta. So when I take the square root, I will get 4 tan theta sine theta. Thus he can say m square minus n square is equal to 4 root mn. Okay, we got the left hand side is equal to right hand side. So please note it down the remaining, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next. Okay, now next question is, if sine theta plus cos theta is equal to p, if sine theta plus cos theta is equal to p, and sec theta plus cosec theta and sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to q, then prove that q into, then prove that q multiplied by p square minus 1 is equal to 2p, twice of p. Q multiplied by p square minus 1 is equal to 2p. So it is again similar to the previous sum. We'll start with LHS, we'll put the values of p and q. So LHS says q multiplied by p square minus 1. Therefore LHS, now q is what? Sec theta plus cosec theta and p square minus 1. So here p is, value of p is sine theta plus cos theta whole square, p square minus 1. Okay, therefore LHS is equal to sec theta plus cosec theta. Now over here I will get sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1. Okay, so I applied the identity of a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now if you observe, the sine square theta plus cos square theta is again an identity and its value is 1. So I can say this one and this one will cancel out each other. So here I can say LHS is equal to sec theta plus, and get 1 plus cos theta minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 cancel out. Ultimately here I'll get LHS is equal to sec theta multiplied by, okay, so this is the simplified form of the left hand side. Now according to question, we have to prove this is twice of p. Okay, so there are two ways to solve this. uh, if I convert this sec and cosec in terms of sine and cos, I will definitely will be able to prove this twice p directly. Okay, so actually, okay, let us start from here only. So this I can write plus cos theta. Therefore, LHS is equal to divided multiplied by 2 sine theta cos theta. So ultimately here I will get LHS is equal to 2 sine theta plus cos theta. Okay, left hand side says is equal to 2 sine theta plus cos theta, which is actually is equal to twice of P, that is LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so that is equal to, so please note it down. See, it was, I can say, comparatively easier than the previous one. Over there we solve left hand side and right hand side separately. Here just by solving the left hand side we got the right hand side. But if you are not able uh, to prove from left to right, you can solve them separately as well. Okay, so note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Okay, so next question is, if x is equal to a sine theta. Okay, next question is, if x is equal to, if x is equal to a sine theta and y is equal to, and y is equal to b cos theta, actually it is b tan theta, then show that or prove that a square upon x square, a square upon x square minus b square upon y square is equal to 1. Okay, so let us see its solution. So left hand side says a square upon x square minus b square upon y square. Simply we have to put the values of a and b. sorry, x and y. So it is little bit easier. So x is a sine theta, so this will become a square sine square theta, minus b is sorry, y is b tan theta, so this will become b square tan square theta. Okay, so here a square cancel, 1 upon sine square theta minus 1 upon tan square theta. So here I will get cosec square theta minus cot square, directly identity. Okay, this is the identity of, see, we have identity that 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So but obvious, cosec square theta minus cot square equal to 1, that is equal to RHS. So hence proved. So note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, the next question, if cos upon cos beta, if cos alpha upon cos beta is equal to m, and cos alpha and cos alpha upon sin beta is equal to n. Cos alpha upon sin beta is equal to, show that m square plus n square, you have to show that or prove that m square plus n square into cos square beta into cos square beta is equal to n square. Okay, you have to prove that m square plus n square cos square beta is equal to n square. So simply we'll start from the left hand side, that is m square plus n square into cos square beta. Okay, now we'll keep the values of m and n. M is cos square alpha, or actually it is cos alpha upon cos beta square, this is m square plus n square, that is cos alpha upon sin beta whole square multiplied by cos square beta. Okay, so now here I can write this is cos square alpha upon cos square beta plus cos square alpha upon sin square beta. Multiplied by cos square beta. Okay, so here if you observe, from numerator I can take cos square alpha common. So if I take cos square alpha common, here I will get 1 upon cos square beta plus 1 multiplied by cos square beta. Okay, now here I can take the LCM. So here I can write cos square alpha, and here multiplied by cos square beta. Okay, now here you can see in the numerator sin square beta and cos square beta is there. It means it is equal to 1. So here LHS is equal to cos square alpha upon cos square beta into sin square beta multiplied by cos square beta. So this cos square beta cancel out. We left with cos square alpha upon sin square beta, that is LHS can be written as cos alpha upon sin beta whole square. Therefore LHS is equal to n square. Therefore LHS is equal to r. You can see this cos alpha upon sin beta is n. So we proved left hand side is equal to right hand side. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Okay, next question is if cos theta plus sin theta, if cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta, then show that or prove that cos theta minus sin theta, cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta, root 2 sin theta. So let us see how to solve this. Okay, so in other words we can say we have a plus b, we need a minus b, isn't it? So let us start. So we have cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta. So very first step what I will do, squaring both sides. If I square on both sides, what I will get? Cos theta plus sin theta whole square is equal to root 2 cos theta whole square. So this gives me cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta sin theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Okay, now in general whenever we find this identity cos square plus sin square theta, we keep it 1, but here I advise won't keep it 1, better to take this cos square theta on this side. By doing this, see what will happen. Cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta sin theta is equal to 0. Here actually it was cos square theta minus 2 cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta sin theta is equal to 0. So here I will get cos square theta minus cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to minus 2 cos theta sin theta. Or I can say I will get, uh, see, I need cos minus sin. Now if I multiply throughout with minus sign, here I will get cos square theta theta. Okay, cos square theta minus sin square theta is equal to 2 cos theta sin theta. Now here it is a square minus b square. So if I apply the identity, I can write it is cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 2 cos theta sin theta. Okay, now what I need, cos theta minus sin theta, and I have the value of this. So simply if I put the value of this, I'll get directly cos theta minus sin theta. So this cos theta plus sin theta is root 2 cos theta multiplied by cos minus sin theta is equal to 2 cos theta sin theta. Okay, so therefore I can say cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 2 cos theta sin theta divided by root 2 cos theta. Okay, so cos theta will cancel out. So cos theta minus sin theta is equal to. Now 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2 sin theta as it is divided by root 2. Or if you are not getting in this way, you can say denominator is irrational. So when you rationalize the denominator, by default you will get your answer. So cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. Hence proved. Okay. So note it down. Now I will give you one more method. There is one more method to solve this, but first of all, note it down. Okay, now let us see one more method to solve this. Okay, we'll start with the same. First, we'll square on both sides. So here I can write cos theta plus sin theta whole square is equal to root 2 cos theta whole square. Cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Okay, so now further if I write this sin square theta Okay, cos square theta minus 2 cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to minus sin square theta. What I did, uh, I took this sin square theta on that side. So here it will become minus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to minus sin square. Now if I multiply both sides by minus sin, this will become cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin square theta. Now see, here I have a square, then if I read the identity, this is 2 into a into b. That means if I add sin theta, sin square theta on both sides, I will get a complete identity. So here I am writing cos square theta plus sin square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin square theta plus sin theta. I added sin square theta on both sides. So this will become, now here a square plus b square minus 2ab. That is cos theta minus sin theta whole square equal to theta. Now if you take the square root on both sides, so here you will get cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. Hence proof. So please note it. Okay, so that is all about this lecture. Now next lecture we'll see some more question of the similar type. Till then, bye. Thank you. Take care. Stay at home.